Hey guys, and welcome back to the channel. So today's probably going to be a really short video. I just want to share with you guys something that a lot of you have probably already seen in the background of vlogs, or if you've ever been to our new house in person. I just want to give you guys a quick tour of my my office, because it's finally getting to a place that I'm really getting happy with. I'm finally starting to make the space my own and make it a good productive environment. So it's the thing about it though is that it's temporary, and when I say it's temporary, I'll explain that in a second. So this is the room that I'm currently operating out of, and as you can see, it's kind of small. I can't really show it off all that well because I don't really have a wide angle lens, but yeah, this is it. Most of the action is over here. I mean, everything behind me is kind of just storage and my lights, but this is like my main workspace where I get most of the editing done, and most of the filming is done on this wall. You might recognize this from the Vlogmas videos. I painted this entire wall gray. This entire room was yellow, by the way. It was just one big bright yellow room, and I spent about 2 or 3 days painting it this ultra white, and then adding an accent wall of a charcoal gray, which I'm not too happy with. I think it could have came out better, honestly. I mean, I like it. Don't get me wrong, I like it, but I think I should have gone with like a matte finish or something, because it just doesn't look gray on camera. And then when you add like the yellow tinge of like the light in here, it doesn't look so great either, but it gets the job done for now. Like I said, this space is temporary because I'm hoping to move into a larger space in this house, but it's going to require a lot more work. So I'm hoping to have that done by May. But again, I'll explain more of that after some of this office B-roll. Gotta move my snacks out of the way so people don't know that I'm a huge fatty. There we go. So as you can see from the B-roll, it's not the most exciting of offices, and it's not exactly the most aesthetic either, but it's functional, and that's what's more important to me than anything, is that I can work in here and everything is within reach, and everything that I need to get a project done is just all here at my disposal. So there are a few things I really like about this office. For one, this little cabinet right here, I wasn't too fond of it. Lorena's dad used to be in this room, so he installed it because he wanted a cabinet, so he just installed a regular old bathroom cabinet. But since I painted the wall, it's actually really grown on me. And I mean, I don't use it for much. It's just some Dungeons and Dragon dice and old Yu-Gi-Oh cards and whatnot. But usually it houses my batteries and stuff. But I recently got a camera bag, so I really don't have a need for battery housing right now. Other than that, I really like the shelf. It was a good addition. Again, Lorena's dad just put that in while they were living here. And it's just good to store all my knickknacks and stuff. I mean, I like it. And lastly, this whiteboard I actually just got yesterday, and I love it because I've been meaning to get a whiteboard for a very long time, and the purpose of it is this. All of these titles on here are currently projects that I need to work on, so they're already filmed, but they need to be edited. And the way my brain works is that if it's out of sight, it's out of mind. So I have all the titles right here. That way, when I sit down at my desk and I'm tempted to just watch YouTube videos, I can look up and say, okay, I know what I need to work on today. I know what needs to go out next. And they're all in order of like priority. So like we filmed the NASA video I don't know, quite a few weeks back. We went to NASA, and I haven't edited that yet. I haven't even uploaded the footage. Weird that I would upload this one before that and somehow prioritize it, but that's not the point. The point is that it's there to remind me that it needs to get done. Also, I went out and I bought Gus his own bed for this room, because he actually spends a lot of time in here with me since Lorena's at work most of the time, so I think he likes it. Oh, and also, you see this this messy corner behind me housing all my camera equipment and instruments? Well, this I know it looks weird because we've got an ottoman down there and it's just like a hollowed out closet, but actually this is where me and Lorena are going to start filming No Room to Talks. We just got to gussy up the space a little bit more, and we actually have a No Room to Talk coming out very soon, but it just looks real bland because of the wall behind us, so you know, excuse that. But hopefully I can zhuzh up this space a little bit and make it look a little better, and less just like one big white block. Jesus Christ, why was that so hard for me to say? So along with being my main base of operation for filming videos and editing videos, along with being my main base of operation for filming and editing videos, this space also doubles as a music studio slash band practice space for me and my band. So it gets a little crowded in here, but it works, which is why it's so important to me that I have as much open space in this room as possible. That way I can do whatever I need to do whenever I need to do it. But even at that, for the sake of organization and productivity, I kind of need more space. I can definitely work with this, and I can work with this for a good long while. I mean, it's just nice to have my own space to work out of, because I haven't had that in a long time. But I know I can make it better, and I know I can do more with it if I had more space, which is why I say this room is temporary. Because this wasn't even supposed to be my office to begin with. This was supposed to be a guest bedroom or Lorena's yoga studio, one of those two, but I just took it over because it was easier to deal with than what I actually have to deal with, which is what I'm going to show you next. So for those of you who aren't completely up to date on what's been going on in me and Lorena's lives, let me catch you up to speed real quick. The most important thing you need to know is that we moved out of our apartment from Culebra Road and moved into Lorena's childhood home. Her parents don't live here anymore. They moved out into a nice little property out in Poteet, and they're very happy, and I'm happy for them. So now we live in her house, which is great. It's an older home. It's a little bit of a fixer-upper, but I kind of took that on to be like a personal project because I'm not a very handy guy, but like I want to learn how to be handy and how to be able to fix things when they need to be fixed. So, you know, it's kind of a fun project for me to try to tackle things around the house. Now, mind you, I haven't done anything here except for, you know, gouge out and repaint my office and paint one of the walls in the living room. But, you know, it's progress nonetheless. And that's mostly because my big project is going to be in here where I'm standing right now. This is a garage that was converted into a room. And the original plan was to have this be my office because it's a lot more space than what I'm working with now, and it's going to be great for, you know, band practices and recordings and setting up like a little studio in the corner. It's going to be perfect for all that, but I can't do any of it just yet because there's still a lot of stuff in here. So a lot of stuff toward the back wall is still Lorena's family stuff that needs to be picked up and sorted. And then this, Lorena's going to kill me for showing you guys all this. All this stuff is our junk that still needs to be sorted and organized into the home. And then all of this is also kind of a mix of our junk and their junk that needs to be sorted. That's my new coffee table that's supposed to go in here. It's a beautiful coffee table, but it has no place currently. So there's a lot of work to be done in here. I can't really blame them, you know, because, I mean, we've got a lot of crap in here too, so it's just a matter of taking the time, going through some stuff, and organizing and seeing what we need and don't need and what they need and don't need and getting rid of all of it. So hopefully I can get all that done by May because Jesse's supposed to be moving in with us in May, and the plan is that if I can get this space kind of set up a little bit better, then I'm going to give him my office. We're going to set up Lorena's office in the middle room, and then this is going to be my new office. But, you know, there's a lot of work to be done, and it's gonna get done. Maybe not by May, but it'll get done. So that's it. This is my office slash recording studio slash band practice space place thing. Yeah, this is it. Is what I'm trying to say, and I'm real proud of what I've managed to pull together from it. You know. And I'm real proud of the way that I've managed to like organize it and make it in a way that allows me to be a little bit more productive, because now the only thing that holds me back is me being too lazy to actually edit videos. But I mean, I've got everything within reach and everything at my disposal. I mean, if I want to start recording, I've got my lights behind me. If I want to do some audio stuff, I've got my microphone right here. I can do gaming stuff on the computer. Like, it's just all within reach, and it's so easy to set up. And I'm happy with it. I really am, because I just haven't had anything like this in a long time. Actually, I've just never had anything like this. So there are ways I can improve it, and there are ways I'm going to improve it, but you know, it's going to take a lot more money, it's going to take a lot more time, so I just have to learn to be patient in the meantime. I hope you guys like this video. I know I don't do too many like vlogs anymore, but I'm working on it, guys. I'm trying to change it. I'm trying to jump back into my old ways. I've just been in this funk and an occasional depression ever since everything kind of happened, but I mean, it's not really on that. Like, I've always been kind of depressed on things anyways, but this isn't really a video about my feelings. I'm just making excuses. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already. All right, bye.